Hi and welcome. This is the follow-up video of the default settings on your MikroTik cAP Lite router. In video 4 of the E-Preceptor video range, we had a look at the default settings as found on your cAP Lite. Although you didn't need to touch any settings to get the router running in the default transparent bridge mode, it is not a very good idea to operate any wireless device without security. You always need to secure your system in two ways. One is to keep unauthorized users out of your MikroTik settings by selecting only certain users to have access to your router. And two is to make sure that unauthorized users cannot use your wireless network. We will have a look at two totally different methods of adding security to a wireless network, without going too deep into the theory. But first, let's start with user authentication and secure configuration of your router. Go to the Systems tab. Select Users. For a typical small office or home, you will most probably be the only person who needs access to your router's settings. Add a user, select full rights for this user, and add a password for this user. Apply and OK. If you do not remove the default user, you miss out on the idea of security, as any person will still be able to log into the MikroTik with the default settings, as the default user is still available. Remove the default user, and if you connect again to your MikroTik, you will need the new user detail. In later videos, we will also create firewall filter rules to add even more security. But for now, this will be enough security for your small home office setup. On the other hand, allowing customers to use your wireless network is a total different exercise. You can simply keep the network open and from your side administer who you allow onto the network. This method creates an administrative load on you as the admin, but nearly no overhead on your network. In a known network, where the users do not change daily, this is well worth the little admin to ensure a very secure network without a consistent overhead on your system. The easiest way to do this is to get all your users online. Select the users you want on your network and copy them to the access list. Remove the default authentication on your router, and as easy as that, only users in your access list have access to your network. The second method is to encrypt the data on your network. Only users with the correct password will have access to your network. And although this method is resource intense, this will be the preferred method in a public network where you as the administrator will not have the detail of every user and you do not want to set up a hotspot. Setting up a hotspot will be dealt with in a later video. Before we apply the encryption method, make sure you remove the previous settings, especially resetting the default authentication setting. To use the encryption method, first create a security profile. In the Wireless tab, go to the Security window. Use WPA2 with an AES chipset, as this is the most secure and least resource-intense selection. Enter the password of choice, apply and OK. Next, you must apply this profile to your network, and then only customers with the needed password can log onto your network. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel, share it or like it with the buttons just below this video. Your feedback is always appreciated.